Hi there, welcome to episode 2. Now, I've probably posted on several different videos and comments saying, oh, I'm going to do this next, I'm going to do that next. That's probably because my mind is so screwed up. My doctor reckons that my metabolism turns things like bread and milk into opium in my brain, which is pretty weird. But that's another story. I promise what just made me decide what topic to do today was good old Stizor putting up his little promo for my company. Thanks, Stizor. Yeah, I thought I'd have a go at look at the anti-natalist lobby. They're interesting. I can see it seems to be mostly American based, which is no surprise really, because no offence, you colonials, but we did send all our fanatics and criminals over there. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, their central thesis is, as Stizar will put it, life's crap like so. You just die or something like that. Sorry for the bad impression, but I like doing impressions. I may actually start up a new playlist just for impressions. Tell me if you think that's a good idea. Probably isn't. Yeah, their central thesis is humanity is so incredibly stupid, incredibly destructive that it really should sort of make itself die out. And to an extent, if you look at some of the weirdness out there, it's always seemed to me that the vast majority of humanity is defined by stupidity, fanaticism, and downright pig-headedness. Really, when somebody says, "Oh, that's humane," I think not that it's particularly charitable or nice, but it's particularly nasty or malicious, because that's just how I see human beings. I know it's a very cynical worldview, but it's a cynical worldview born of life experience thus far, and yeah, it's just how I see things. And I can emphasise from that point that the idea that for the crimes of what may be a majority, what may be a minority, the whole shebang has to go. That's bullshit. Sorry, that is complete bullshit. One thing they have touched on that I really want to do something about, as a concerned citizen of planet Earth, we have an overpopulation crisis. You may not be aware of this, but we have a massive overpopulation crisis. There seems to be some kind of, I wouldn't say a conspiracy because that would make me look like an idiot, but there's a bias towards covering up this problem. But recently, none other than Sir David Attenborough said, we have an overpopulation crisis. We have an overpopulation crisis because when I started making nature movies, there were 3 billion humans on this planet. There are now 6.7. It is ridiculous. And yeah, we're headed, because of the way that modern lifestyles are so destructive to the world around us, we are headed for quite a big clusterfuck in the future if we're not careful. I mean, not just from a point of view of you're a green lobby. I don't necessarily have that many sympathies with the green lobby, other than a few friends involved. But from just sheer drain on resources. I mean, recently I was co-opted into doing some work for a school, and I learnt whilst working at this primary school that all the primary schools in the area are running at overcapacity. They are adding classes. adding form entry, which is pushing their buildings, pushing their grounds, pushing their staff to its limit. Um, and it just can't go on. You have too many people, and to an extent, a a sort of a nutter faction is always going to come up with um, ideas like anti-natalism. Well, anti-natalism would be the nuttiest form of, as I see it, of what's called the child-free movement. Um, that is people who elect not to have children most of the time, not just for personal reasons, but for the reason of sorting out this complete population clusterfuck we have, because it's there. It's there. It's getting worse, and it's tied in not only with that, it's sort of social problems, with sort of breakdown in society. Fam, it's not just the problem that there are too many kids. It's that the people who are having kids, basically based on how society is built, and that everybody is expected to get married and have kids, just aren't cut out to be parents. I'm sorry, they're just not. And social services are overrun. Um, the mental health departments are overrun because of that reason too. We really, as a species, need to look into this issue. We need to discuss it, we need to debate it. Because if we don't talk now reasonably, we're going to have fanatics like Gary, like the anti-natalist lobby. They're going to gain some kind of foothold in their thinking, because when things get desperate, the fanatics come out of the woodwork, and the fanatics sound awfully pleasant suddenly because of the fact that things are just so fucked up. And that's what worries me. I am writing a science fiction novel at the moment with the guy. It's a totalitarian sort of dystopia from the point of view of the guy who creates this totalitarian dystopia, which makes it slightly different from. I mean, imagine 1984 was written by Big Brother. It's got a completely different spin on the whole dystopia genre. Um, but yeah, the guy is paranoid about this, to a ridiculous extent. He's like a really bad exaggeration of me, and the measures he brings in rather rapidly get more and more unacceptable, to the point where he's alienating a great deal of his population. And pretty much his attitude to dissent is, if an entire group turns around and questions his policies, they're clearly terrorists and should be hunted down. Yeah, so the guy goes completely nuts, not just over this issue, but over many others. But I think really what we need to do is have this discussion and really sort out. So proper sex education is a must. Frankly, how the right-wing Christian lobby in America is getting away with saying, "Oh, you've got to have abstinence education. You can't teach our kids about condoms." No, bullshit. Sorry, but these guys are taking the piss. It's no wonder that is. America has this horrible teenage pregnancy. It's not as bad as Britain, but I think Britain it's slightly different. Although we have proper, well, almost comprehensive sex education, we do have to fight for some things to get in there. It's only recently we had abolished the law that said a teacher can't mention homosexuality in a sex ed class, which is rather stupid. And it was a law that was so often flouted when I was at school that, frankly, there was no point in it being there. But yeah, my central point is You need that's like your first line of defence. Second line of defence, again, something the evangelical lobby have a real problem with is abortion. It's not pleasant, but it's it's needed because some people are just don't. Well, some people are unfortunate in their circumstances. Others are just plain stupid. And really, if you're going to have them as parents, you're setting yourself up for a real clusterfuck of a problem. It's only going to come back on you later. Then, sooner or later, it will get as bad as Brian Bright's Autistic Nationalist Republic, where they are pretty much judging every pregnancy's viability, every parent, and they're going into sort of minute bureaucratic detail and filling in forms, and it becomes even worse than the sort of welfare state we have at the moment, which is it's a good thing that the welfare state exists. It's a good thing that people are being helped, but the number of hoops that genuinely ill people have to jump through to get any support whatsoever. I know this personally. I know from friends, and or not just genuinely, yeah, because it's it's not perfect, but it has its problem, and it definitely has its problems. But yeah, so that's my thing. Leave comments, make video responses if you feel like it. But yeah, we really need to have this discussion because too many humans really fucks up the earth. And although Stiesel, I think he mentioned in one of his videos that our future does lie in moving out from this planet, but at the moment the technology is so unpredictable. We have enough trouble getting somebody into orbit, let alone sort of a permanent base on the moon or even landing on Mars. I mean, they put these Russian cosmonauts up in a simulator for 6 months to represent a journey to Mars with modern technology, which the idea of being sat in a very small steel box for 6 months while you're with the same people having the same bloody conversations over and over again. It's a wonder those guys haven't killed each other yet. I mean, there must be people logging onto the webcam feed saying, is this the day somebody's going to snap? Is this the day somebody's going to snap? Because it is ridiculous. What we really need to put the money into investing in space technology. Cutting NASA was a really big mistake. Cut your defence budget if you want to cut something ridiculous, because you're fighting shadows. You don't fight shadows with guided missiles. You fight shadows with little groups, infantry, well-trained infantry, lots of sort of small-scale weapons. You don't fight them with bloody great. Well, that's a discussion for another time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Please do comment below. And check out Stiesel, check out everyone I've recommended on my channel, and if you've got the patience, and my company blog is on here as well, company Facebook page, if you're interested in strange ass fiction and gaming. Ta for now.